Spencer Maguire, a showrunner, returns home looking scared and injured, washing blood off his hands and shirt after a violent event. He notices more blood on the floor and begins cleaning it. Simon Smethurst appears at his door, telling Spencer, "It wasn't your fault," implying that Spencer is either guilty or involved in the incident, but that Simon believes he shouldn't take the blame. Simon offers to go to the police and make a statement, prompting Spencer to invite him upstairs. Simon then reveals a video on his phone showing the entire incident. Spencer engaged in a fight with a man he doesn't recognize. Spencer learns that the man he fought, Gavin, is someone he has met before at conventions. During the fight, Spencer smashed Gavin's head on the cobbles, though he believes it was unintentional. Concerned about the video, Spencer deletes it from Simon's phone, fearing it could lead to charges. Simon reveals that Gavin is dead, leaving Spencer shocked and uneasy about the implications of the situation. Spencer, horrified by the revelation, rushes to the bathroom and starts vomiting. Simon explains that Gavin attacked Spencer because he was enraged over the poor ending of Spencer's show, The Ninth Circle, a sentiment Simon shares. Simon then reveals he moved Gavin's body, knowing Spencer frequently visits a particular club. To cover up the crime, Simon disposed of the body by throwing it into the Thames River, further deepening Spencer's involvement in the situation. Spencer, confused and upset, asks Simon why he was filming him. Simon reveals he was recording for his podcast, Circumventing, intending to catch Spencer and ask him a few questions. When Spencer begins to process this, Simon notices the blood on the wall and, feeling uncomfortable, decides it's time to leave. He asks for his phone back. Spencer suggests that Simon stay the night and leave in the morning, a proposal Simon agrees to, given his admiration for Spencer and his show. The next morning, Spencer finds Simon making coffee, and they sit down together to drink it. Simon then reveals a notebook that Gavin had been carrying when he approached Spencer. Simon shows Spencer the notebook, revealing that Gavin had written an entire alternate finale for the Ninth Circle. Simon believes it is far superior to the actual ending, and insists that Spencer read it, but Spencer refuses, citing that his agent would never allow it. To Spencer's surprise, Simon reveals that his agent is on her way for a meeting about the matter. While Spencer was in the shower, Simon used his phone to call his agent. Spencer, now wanting Simon to leave, insists on privacy for the meeting, but Simon refuses, wanting to stay and take notes. Spencer also rejects Simon's offer to appear on his podcast, insulting him in the process. In response, Simon threatens Spencer, revealing that although Spencer may have deleted the video of the fight from his phone, Simon had already uploaded it to the cloud, leaving Spencer vulnerable to its release. The doorbell rings, and Spencer's agent, Loretta Lamb, arrives. She informs Simon that Spencer had been avoiding the Ninth Circle because he had been working on it for the past 12 years, implying his reluctance to return to the project. However, Loretta reveals that she has spoken with AMC, and they are thrilled with the idea of reviving the show, suggesting that the opportunity to move forward with the project is now on the table. While Simon goes to get some biscuits, Loretta confides in Spencer that she didn't want to admit it, but everyone hated the original ending of the Ninth Circle. When Simon returns, he suggests making an announcement for the new finale, eager to capitalize on the momentum. However, Spencer disagrees, feeling that things are moving too quickly and that they need more time to plan and consider the implications of the change. Simon subtly threatens Spencer into agreeing to co-write the new finale. Simon then begins recording his podcast with Spencer, discussing the backlash from fans over the original ending of the Ninth Circle, sharing the harsh comments from fan sites. Spencer responds, defending his creative choices, explaining that he wanted an ending that remained true to the show's ethos, and he doesn't write for people who participate in online polls or cater to fan demands. Spencer emphasizes that he writes for himself and was genuinely pleased with the original ending, disregarding fan opinions. Simon then suggests holding a competition for fans to win a role in the new episode, but Spencer quickly denies the idea. Undeterred, Simon reveals that there is a role in the new episode that a fan could play, and without hesitation, he declares that he himself is perfect for the part. Spencer refuses again, insisting that he only wants to use professional actors for the role, not fans. After the podcast, Spencer starts working on the new episode, using Gavin's notes as a guide. However, Simon's poll shows that 87% of the audience wants Simon to audition for the role in the new episode. Spencer sends the final draft of his script to his agent, Loretta. Shortly after, the doorbell rings, and to his shock, it's Gavin, alive and standing at his door. Gavin reveals that everything, including the confrontation and the conflict, was Simon's idea. Gavin had only wanted Spencer to read his stories, something Spencer never would have done on his own. Realizing the full extent of Simon's manipulation, Spencer immediately calls Loretta. Before Spencer can speak with Loretta, Simon arrives, and the tension escalates. Gavin reveals that his jealousy over Simon living with Spencer and recording a podcast with him, while Gavin had to remain dead, was the driving force behind his actions. In a heated moment, Spencer tells both Gavin and Simon to leave his property immediately, warning them that if they don't, he will call the police. He firmly declares that he will not be making another episode. Gavin, still determined, tells Spencer that the fans deserve better, emphasizing their importance in the success of the Ninth Circle. He reminds Spencer that the fans are the reason the show lasted 7 seasons. They are the ones who buy the merchandise, attend conventions, and invest in the show's legacy. Gavin argues that the fans do all of this because they care deeply about the series, implying that their loyalty and passion should be acknowledged and respected in the creative process. A shocking turn. Simon grabs an award from the shelf and kills Gavin with it, silencing him permanently. Simon then gains further leverage over Spencer, saying that the script Spencer just sent to his agent was actually written by Gavin, his fan. Gavin had discovered this and came to confront Spencer, only to be killed by Spencer, in an attempt to silence him and keep the truth hidden. Simon uses this story to further manipulate Spencer, threatening to expose the truth unless Spencer complies with his demands. Simon holds all the incriminating evidence: video footage of Spencer fighting with Gavin, Gavin's notebook with his handwriting, and Gavin's fingerprints scattered around the place. Simon reveals that he doesn't want to see Spencer face legal consequences. He just wants to be with him. A strange, unsettling moment, Simon and Spencer go to the bedroom, lie down next to each other. In a shocking twist, Spencer grabs his pillow and suffocates Simon, killing him. Afterward, he comes outside and notices that Gavin's body is now missing. To Spencer's disbelief, Gavin reveals that everything that has transpired, the fight, the manipulation, Simon's actions, was all part of an elaborate audition. Gavin, still alive, explains that his death and the subsequent seduction of Spencer were simply the story arc of the character Simon was auditioning for. The revelation hits Spencer hard. As he processes the manipulation and deceit he's been a part of, he grabs his award and smashes Gavin's head with it. Sometime later, his agent Loretta calls to inform him that the new episode has received critical praise. MC has decided to give him 2 more seasons for the series, solidifying his professional success. Spencer, still grappling with everything, opens Gavin's notebook and begins to go through his notes. Loretta informs Spencer that dozens of writers are eager to work for him for extremely low pay. In a chilling response, Spencer coldly tells her that he doesn't need to hire more writers. He can simply steal ideas from his fans, kill them, and dump their bodies in the Thames. This unsettling remark implies that Spencer has already disposed of Simon and Gavin's bodies in the river. Loretta, unfazed by Spencer's chilling comment, laughs it off and casually asks him for a quote for the press. The episode ends with Spencer, seemingly at peace with his actions, telling Loretta that he did it for the fans. Please like and subscribe the channel for more videos like these.